treat on the blog today. I have author, speaker, and just awesome lady, Cheryl Haskins. I've known her for a lot of years. We've worked together. She's been a mentor to me, and she's going to share her book, Girlfriends Don't Matter, so check out the interview. Hey everyone, thanks for joining us today. I'm here with a woman that I admire very much for many things. She wears many hats. And one of the things that she does is she is a speaker, and she wrote this beautiful book. She's an author, Girlfriends Don't Matter. This is Cheryl Haskins.
Hi.
And I wanted her to come share with us about relationships today because her perspective is a good one, and it definitely messes with us a little bit and helps us to have good relationships, which we all want. Mm-hmm. So can you just tell us a little bit what prompted you to write this book and go from there?
Yes, actually, the reason I wrote the book is because I, all of a sudden, 4.5 years ago, became single after 29 years of marriage.
Wow.
Basically being married all of my adult life, from the time I was 19 till the time I was almost 49. And the world's changed tremendously in those 30 plus years. And so I started interacting with my single friends a lot more and going places and realized this is really strange and really weird how everyone's doing things, especially, you know, when you're a little bit older and you're doing things that like teenagers do. And so I thought, well, maybe I can help. And so that's kind of how the book idea got birthed.
And I love this because right off the bat, you're talking about the difference between what we call hanging out or dating versus what you think as a real dating relationship. Can you just share a little bit about the differences and why you think a real dating relationship is better?
Yeah. Well, I think what the generations today call dating, I mean, hanging out, we call dating in my generation. And dating really is just going somewhere with someone to do something. That's what a date is. It's not a serious, significant, what I call a serial monogamous non-marriage relationship. And to see so many people, especially women, engaged in these relationships where they feel like they're connected and they have to check in and, oh, I better go and do this or that. That's what you all do when you're dating, and to me that's, why are you doing that? I'm thinking, you already know them, you know. It's way too serious, way too serious. And so I'm trying to help women think differently about it and say, hey, you know what? I go out to coffee. It has no significance other than the fact that we just drank coffee. That's the significance of what we did.
Yeah.
There's nothing to text about. There's nothing to put on Facebook. There's nothing to Instagram about. Unless he's really cute, you might want to put that on Instagram.
Yeah.
But,
Insta-brag.
Exactly. Guess who I was out with on a date?
Yeah.
And I just recommend, and until your friends kind of get what you're doing, put date in quotation marks, because you know what you mean by date and what I mean by date could be completely different.
Totally. And you talk about this in the book, but I was just thinking when you were saying that when girls or even guys do the Instagramming and the texting your friends and all this, and I think we create sometimes that fantasy of what maybe the relationship is when maybe that's not the reality. So I know you talk about that. Can you just share a little bit about how girls kind of go there and reel it in?
Yes. You know, it's like a guy you like asks you out, you go out, and then he says like, you know, I really enjoyed myself this evening and it was really nice going out with you. And okay, and you get home and you tell your girlfriends, oh my God, he said he really enjoyed the evening and it was nice going out with me. What do you think that means? And you get, you know, a message back from one friend that says, he must really like you. Another one might say, well, he's just trying to brush you off. You get all these things, and know what it meant was he really enjoyed the evening with you. That's really what it meant. And so we build up things. It can be built up to the negative or even built up to the positive, and neither of them are accurate. And most men are pretty simple, so you should probably just take them literally is probably the best way to go.
Even for our own sake, to keep it simple in our heads and take it for face value, definitely. I know when I was single, I loved to overanalyze things.
And you know, and since I've been dating, I've experienced, you know, some things, and I'm finding that in my own experience that if I just take them literally, it's very, very accurate. I haven't yet gone wrong doing that.
Yeah, it's really good advice. I also didn't really date in high school, and looking back, I'm really grateful because I was able to have lots of good guy friends and enjoy my friends, enjoy my life, be an athlete, and kind of get to know who I was first. And I actually will be blogging about that. I'll put kind of what I did in high school. Not that you have to do it like me, and not that I'm perfect, but it is sometimes a good little guideline to see what other people are doing and what they did. So thank you so much for sharing.
You're welcome.
And this is Girlfriends Don't Matter. You can pick it up on Amazon.com. And also I'm going to put a link to Cheryl's site, which is girlfriendsdon'tmatter.com.
Right.
So I'll put that link there, and you can click on it and go get that book and read more. There's so much more than we even talked about, so make sure you pick it up. And don't forget all the social media stuff at Casey Bree. Subscribe to the blog, and also you are on Twitter and Instagram.
I am.
At Cheryl Haskins. Yep. All right. Thanks so much, you guys. See you next time. Bye.